maybe a guided Shavasana for those who are struggling. So it's okay to think whatever thoughts might arise. It's okay to move a little. We're lying on our back in corpse pose, being conscious of our breathing. I know a lot of you all are probably better at yoga than I am. In the general sense of it, it's just a time to remember the body connection with the mind. So giving yourself that time is useful. This year and the previous year, I remember a lot of depression. You might be struggling in that same way. Or you might experience the same struggle, not as much or more. Or you might experience a different struggle. If you are struggling, what can you do? You can approach life as a rut that you can't seem to emerge out of, or you will realize that you're just doing yoga and you're trying to learn a new pose, and you have options. You can do the pose that feels easier but seems stupid somehow as you roll back into happy baby in a way different than you imagined. And I would consider that a success. Or you can try to stand on your head and just not get there. And you might consider that a failure. But you're doing these new poses in life, and you learn through the experience that life is a struggle. It involves a lot of struggles. There are a lot of failures. And you also find joy in it. It feels good to do happy baby. It feels good to try to do the headstand. And there are things that feel absolutely horrible and you don't want to get out of bed. And that's another hurdle. But I encourage you to keep trying. Keep making up the path. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Keep trying to do the thing that you kind of have been putting off. Or maybe keep resisting the thing that you actually need to resist. Keep putting yourself first. Keep feeling empowered and do the things that feel empowering. Kind of try to get a handle on what feels good. And every day is just a day, and you kind of have to do things daily. It's just one day. That's kind of all you got. Continue with some more breathing. And just let your mind go wherever it goes. There are no bad thoughts. everything is just an exploration. So there will be some silence and you can just think a little or just not think. It's fine either way. Wiggle your fingers and toes. They just come. You can't just stop breathing. And you can't stop your thoughts. You can try to, and it's okay to try to. Stop thinking. Stop thinking. but the thoughts come anyway. They come no matter what. Like little creepy crawly spiders coming into your home. But spiders aren't bad. I don't kill them. I like spiders. Maybe this is controversial. I know this is going to trigger somebody, and I'm sorry. I know people are afraid of spiders, and I'm sorry. Granddaddy longlegs are poisonous, but they can't bite you. Their mouths are too small. And that's like a thought, a bad thought. It can be poisonous, but it can't bite you. It can't hurt you. It's poisonous. Bad thoughts can feel poisonous. I've had them. Bad thoughts. I've had a lot of bad thoughts, like hateful thoughts. During my depressive periods. To integrate into your yoga, where you let your thoughts go, you let attachment go, and if you think about something, you allow it to be. And you say, I'm not going to judge this thought. I'm just going to let it be. I often do Shavasana in my yoga. Sometimes I forget to do it at all. It's pretty important to yoga, I think. It's really, I don't know all the reasons, but I think it's because your body has been like stretching and flexing and your muscles have been working. And it's important to give them a little rest, let them settle. And for your mind to settle. I guess wabi sabi is important to me because imperfection seems more like me than perfection. Like, I feel like imperfection is a good goal. Like, you don't want to over pressure yourself to be perfect. be in your body. Cultivate awareness about how it feels to move your body a little bit. So you can be in corpse pose for this. Take some deep breaths. Take some deep breaths. This might be your Shavasana for the yoga practice. That restful period. So in my last yoga video, I was talking about the learning curve, and I'm still thinking about that some. What else is going on? Sometimes it can help me to just like think about what's on my mind and what's been on my mind. I guess the main thing has been about the learning curve, that I had a strike on my YouTube channel, and I had to take 7 days away from posting because of the graphic nature of my content in one of my videos, they said, and so I had to really examine why that happened, and I did, because I don't want it to happen again, because if it does, my YouTube channel will be completely gone forever, and I know that that would devastate me. So I looked into the video that had not been decent, and I considered what I did wrong, and it was a couple things, and so I have amended my ways, and I've figured out how not to do that. And I know now that if I want to post something indecent, then I can do it on Fansly. So I have a Fansly app on my phone now, and I have now some followers on Fansly if anybody wants to follow me over there. But I think you might like it, but don't if you're not interested in seeing nude things, but do if you are. So I want to do a little bit of a guided meditation. When I first learned about meditation, the person who was talking about it was trying to cast his thoughts away. Like, he thought that he needed to cast his thoughts away and have an empty mind during meditation. But I learned that that's not necessary. Thoughts are just there. You don't need to judge them or feel like they are wrong. So it's okay that we have the thoughts we have. So we just have those thoughts, and if you're trying to meditate, one way to do it is if you find yourself having external thoughts or thoughts, you can just think the word in your mind, thinking, as you breathe out. And just continue thinking the word thinking until the thoughts kind of dissipate. Or just let them be. So, I guess that, like, our thoughts are kind of like the elements of nature, or like the things in the ocean that might swim around, or like the power of the waves and how fierce the weather can be in an ocean. But deep in the ocean there is peace and stillness. And that's how it is with our mind. There is that depth of stillness still in there, even if you are thinking and thinking and thinking all of these thoughts that might seem counter to mindfulness or peacefulness. So, I just find a little peace and silence now, and take some more breaths and continue anchoring yourself in your breathing. You all mean a lot to me, and I really appreciate that you watch my channel. We're going to do a Shavasana for a minute, and then we might resume with some yoga. Shavasana is an important rest period in yoga. I almost have 3,000 subscribers. Woo, woo, woo. I can't imagine what it'd be like to have 3 million subscribers. I feel like it'd be really strange because you couldn't really know them. There'd be too many of them.